Hello beautiful people, so I don't have my microphone set up yet, so we're just gonna have to make do with the audio that we have going on right now that's built into my new camera. I also don't really know if this is in focus. I'm using some new components here, and like this is kind of like the first time using it. I recently had gotten a wig in the mail. Oh my god, right? Mintyoreos has a wig. So this time, what I'm going to be doing is showing you guys ways to make wigs look more realistic. Those of you guys who wear wigs often probably may already be aware of these tips. So this might not be interesting to you. I made this video for people who may not be aware of these tips already. And I will say that I'm not the first person, of course, noting what I just said, to come across these thoughts for making wigs look more natural. There's a lot of people online who have shared the same thoughts, so I'm not like an extreme expert on wigs. However, I just am sharing what I can. If any of you guys have any extra tips you would like to give to this thought, do feel open to leaving them in the description down below. So this is also going to be a review of Elfwigs. This is my first time working with this company. This is not a paid sponsor video. They are just providing me with a wig. Thank you very much, elfwigs.com, to give you guys an opinion of what I think of their wigs as somebody who wears wigs quite frequently. So when you open up the box, you get a set with your wig and a little card that says your wig stats, and this wig is 24 inches long, and I'll be showing you guys what it looks like right out of the box. So something interesting that I found with this model of wig, it is more pink than purple. I actually thought from their display picture that this was more purple, but I think it's because, like, you see how there's like that kind of like a grayish tone merge from the black rooting, and it goes more into a pink shade instead of purple. I thought this wig was more purple. So this is the inside construction of the wig. It's got these clips that go on either side to keep the sides in. I already trimmed the front lace. There is a bottom one that goes in the back nape of the neck to keep the wig secure in place. But it's a very soft, and it's really well sewn in. Like, you can see the clip, it's like double stitched there. I had adhered the front lace to my forehead to take the before photo. So it's got a little bit of like glue excess here. For those of you guys who want to know how I glue my front lace wigs to my forehead, you can check out this video right here, and I show you step by step on how I do that and what I use. As you see here, the hairline is very solid, which doesn't look very natural. However, I have this cut right here, and a lot of front lace wigs come with a little hairline line in the center, since it's a really common hairline people have. So you can cut that off if you have a rounded hairline. A tip for your picking out a wig that blends with your natural hairline is you want to get a rooted look with your natural hair root. And there's a lot of styles they have out there nowadays with wigs that can match your hairline. So you can even pull out your natural hairline to stick out of your wig. Like this one I have here is dark. So this is some of my natural baby hairs I have sticking out. And that's another thing you can do instead of trimming out some baby hairs. You can, of course, pin your wig to a wig head if it's easier for you to trim it like that instead of having it on your head. I actually prefer to pin it on a wig head when I do this, but I'm just doing this really quickly for an example.
Natural hair typically is not all the same length. So what I want to do here is have smaller surrounding cuts around the frame of my face, down the sideburns. Depending on your face shape, some people will do this differently to complement. For newbies, I would highly recommend looking up facial shapes that match yours and find a guide for where the natural hair will fall, or reference even your own hair.
So what I'm doing is I'm dragging the scissors across my hair and I'm making small cuts. Once you feel like you have enough cuts, another thing you can do is you can tweeze out hairs in the hairline so that it's not so solid looking. So I'm going to take this wig off and do that because I prefer to do it like that.
So I filmed this video about a month ago, and I've worn this wig a few times since, and I will say it does tangle quite easily.
Another thing I'm going to do before I put this on is, this is really shiny, right? So a lot of people don't like how shiny wigs are. This works better on lighter colored wigs, but I'm going to just use some baby powder with cornstarch. I'm going to come in with the tension-free brush that came with the wig.
Back to the thought of my review, a lot of these longer wigs are more likely to tangle than shorter wigs, but I will say this one did tangle a lot easier than some of my other more higher priced everyday wigs.
I'm just going to brush that through so that the white disappears.
Other than that small pitfall to the tangling of the wig, which is quite common among synthetic wigs, you do have to comb them out quite frequently. I love the color of it more than in the picture. It's really wonderful.
Oh, I got baby powder in my pants. Dang it. I'd highly advise you not to wear black pants while putting baby powder on.
So this is the final results. I will say that I left out the one tip where you can put foundation along your hairline to brighten your hairline and make it look like a natural hairline. I don't usually like to do that. I find this looks fine on me personally, but you can do as you please. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already and join the Minty fam. I will see you guys in my next video. Do give this a thumbs up and share it with anybody you think would have an interest in it. It really helps me and my channel out. I love the living hell out of you guys. Toodaloo!